What's going on, guys, and welcome back to more Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I think when I hit start here, it's going to jump me right into a cutscene, so that's why we're at the load screen here. So let's get right back to it. Oh, didn't quite. But when we go back into the Animus, it will.
Oi. Where you going, the market?
No, My parents have asked me to come live with them, and I'd like to.
Oh, what do you mean, live with them? You live here with me.
I'm sorry, Edward, but my father is right. You had a decent wage when you worked the farm. Why can you not be satisfied with that? With me?
Decent wage? That job was near as, damn it, to robbery. You want to be married to a peasant the whole of your life?
All right, Edward. All right.
You leave now, Caroline. You'll never know what's coming to us. Caroline! Caroline!
Got some relationship issues.
Wake up, Kenway.
What's that about?
He left this morning with the galleon, as faith we'll discover a good use for this old cove ourselves.
Aye, we'll make something of it in time. We could keep a fleet here if we liked. With a bit of fixing up, it'd be a decent place to call home. Might even convince my wife to come one day.
You're married, are you?
In God's eyes, I am. She left me some time ago.
Even so, keep that fact hid away. Most of these pirates don't respect a man with higher commitments than rum and plunder.
Upon mine honor. Let me know if you find anything.
All right, so here's our new home. And we'll be getting more into this in a little while. Not quite yet. But we can also get this new health upgrade, apparently, so go ahead and do that. I think we've now unlocked more of these since we've hit some prerequisite. There's another one here we could build, but we don't have darts yet, so... Spoiler alert, it pretty much has all the weapons we're going to obtain. I do like that the game slowly reveals items to you as you go along. You'll actually be getting new weapons and such all the way up to the very end of the game, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, this is where we killed Ducasse. We gotta make our way into the forest. Let's first take a look at the map. Ah, there's a viewpoint up there, but we'll be hitting that shortly. We don't have to do that just yet.
Edward, over here. I found something.
What'd you find?
You must see this.
Well, come take a look. Just take a look at this.
Odd-looking things, aren't they? Old and weathered.
Is this what they call Mayan? Or is it Aztec?
Are you good with riddles, Edward? Puzzles and ponderings and the like.
No worse than the next man, why?
I think you've a natural gift for it. The way you think and work. The way you understand the world.
Well, I don't know about that. You're talking in riddles now and I don't understand a word.
Clamber on top of this thing here, will you? Help me solve something.
I have to wonder if this would work in real life.
All your senses. Look past shadow and sound, deep into matter, until you see and hear a kind of shimmering.
A shimmering?
You understand?
I think so. I've seen its like before. Glowing like moonlight on the ocean.
I should try doing this at Stonehenge. I'm just gonna make my way out there and turn on my eagle vision and see what happens. People don't use their
Right, I
eagle
know
vision
this
enough in
feeling.
real life.
I have since I was a lad. It's like using every sense at once, isn't it? To see sounds and hear shapes. Quite a combination.
All right, so basically for this part, we just have to line up the shapes on the symbol here with the various stones here on the ground, and boom, puzzle solved. Easy enough. There are many of these scattered throughout the world, and I'll be doing them on camera. Whoops. Should have finished the conversation, but oh well.
You are a gifted man, Edward.
Has a strange look. Is it worth something?
Nothing you can spend. But if you find all of them, it'll lead to something grand.
How many?
A few dozen, I think. This way. I've something else to show you.
There's quite a few. And they're all clearly marked on the map. It's actually not that many.
I found something else just here. I think
I'll probably do that in its own video set.
Yep. Now, this has the makings of a mystery.
It's good, isn't it? Only wait till you see what lies at the end.
The tunnel.
Here we are. What do you think?
I think Monsieur Ducasse was a man of many secrets.
Aye, and look here. A solid staircase leading God knows where. What do you suppose lies at the top?
From what I knew of Ducasse, I wouldn't be surprised to find eclectic instruments of torture and villainy. An Iron Maiden or a collection of thumbscrews.
Or a pair of anguish.
Not a nice way to kick off. But that is some damn fine gear.
Try the key you took from Ducasse.
That's one. Only 4 left.
Aye. It might be that these 4 Templars have them. See the names here? They've been sent to kill these 4 targets.
Hang me, that's the map I sold to Governor Torres in Havana. He said it marked the location of assassin encampments.
You think maybe you owe them a bit of warning, then? If you have any kind of heart beating in that chest.
Suppose I could? If it leads me to the 4 other keys.
Bad excuse is better than none at all.
All right, so it's interesting. The armor in there is actually Templar armor, and we have the objectives here marked on the map. So these are missions we have to do, and once we clear them, we'll be able to get the keys. And I'll be doing those in their own little set of videos so I can keep things mostly separated in case people are looking to find one task or another. Got an upgrade available at the captain's quarters. All right, so now we have to get out of here. Not a very secretive thing. I mean, I guess that was being blocked off by a secret passage, but it still just led us up into a house that you can clearly see from outside. It's a gigantic mansion. But now we got to get up over here so we can get to that lookout point. It's very close nearby, and it's pretty much the only one in the area. So it's worth checking out. Here we are. And we can head straight to our objective from here. Hello. Let's go find James Kidd. Got to go and warn the assassins. Or bad things are aloof. I think that's the right word. Here we are.
Leaving already?
I think this cove suits you best, Edward. Better than that costume does.
Oh, come on now. We're pirates, kid. We take as we please and become who we like. Self-made men.
But that look ain't you. It's not who you are.
Who am I then?
Hard to tell some days. All I know is you like dangerous prizes.
Like the observatory. I think you know more about that than you let on in NASA.
You noticed that, did you? Meet me at 20 degrees, 3 minutes latitude, just off the coast of Yucatan. I'll have something to show you there in a few weeks' time.
All right, 100% sync. There are actually no optional objectives for that one, so. But, as we've been doing, let's get over there. We can also get upgrades for the hideout, but we're not going to be doing that because it's really just a money sink and a luxury that we don't really need. Probably do it later on, but right now there's more important things to buy upgrades for. I can't go on my deck? Lame. Alright.
Captain's home.
Oh wait, there's a... Hang on, there's a treasure map over there. I want that. Trying to collect as many of these as I can as we go through. And then we'll be able to solve them later on. Charge! Assuming I need to climb the trees to get there. All right. Hello, dead guy. Just stretching out the neck there, I see. Stretching is good for you. All right, so there's our next map, which we'll be hitting up later on. Says there's another secret somewhere. Ah, it's probably that one down there. We'll hit that up later. I'll probably do sets of videos for each of the towns labeled as such, where I'll go through and gather the rest of the collectibles that I didn't gather already. So people that don't really want to watch that can pass over it.
Captain has the helm.
Let's keep it going. Sail to sea.
Ahoy, Captain. We found a trove of nautical maps and ledgers and the like, scattered about the village. You'll find them sorted in the captain's quarters of the Jackdaw. Quality stuff.
Nautical maps and ledgers. Might come in useful. We decide to build up a fleet of our own.
Exactly my thinking, Captain. Have a look for yourself and tell me what you think.
This is interesting. Bunch of missions just completed. Now I'm wondering if it imported that from my other save, so we're about to find out. Huh, apparently it does. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks like it actually does import across multiple saves. Now, I did not know that. So basically, all that means is we're going to have a lot of money. Which we have now. We have 95,000. Which is okay, because I wouldn't be gathering money on screen anyway, so... But basically, I'm going to show you guys how this works. There's actually an iOS companion app that you can play this game and pull up this exact menu on and sync it up with your save, which is pretty cool. But basically, you would sail around and you would capture a ship like we did earlier, and it would place it in one of these slots here. And you can also choose to salvage one of the ships to get those little crystals that you see in the bottom left corner there for repair ship. And that will allow you to unlock more of these slots. But as you can see, I've already unlocked all of them. The most expensive one goes all the way up to 5,000 crystals. And you build those up by capturing ships and then salvaging them. And basically I have a bunch of man-of-wars. The man-of-wars can hold a lot of cargo, and they can hold their own in combat as well. And let me show you guys what else we can do here, because I have a few more ships available to me. But basically, you go in here to the naval map, and you would pick one of these that has missions available. So let's say this one, for example. And these are various missions I can go on and the resources that it would trade for that. And you obtain those resources by doing combat. So let's find one that's got a pretty hefty sum. So these guys right here have a lot of money available, and some of my man-of-wars can actually carry them out because they have enough capacity. And there's actually no battles available for this one, so we're just going to go ahead and ship them out. Let's go ahead and repair the ship, and then send it out. And as I said, these are ships I collected on my own personal save file, but apparently they carry over. Didn't know that. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and get that, and we will send the ship. And this will collect us more money over time. As you can see, it takes about 24 hours for some of these missions. Sorry, Mac, the road is bugging me today. Anyway, that's a little bit of a rundown of how this system works. Kind of looking for another one that's got some pretty good value to it. I'm not sure if there's a way to tell from the menu here which ones have the best value. I usually just have to cycle through them and find which ones have it. Some of these ones at the top seem to be very low value. It tends to go up as you go down the list, but somewhere in the middle here tends to have the best. All right, this one looks pretty good, and it's also dangerous, and we don't want to send guys through that because some of them could potentially die. So we're going to get into combat here, and it allows you to select 3 ships you can fight with. And I'm going to go ahead and repair my boat, and we're going to select 3 boats that I have available. The man-of-wars are kind of slow, but they can take a lot of damage and deal out a lot of damage. And these brigs right here, I believe, are a little bit quicker, as well as the frigates and all. I usually like to have a couple of man-of-wars and one other thing for some quick attacks. And then you just launch the battle, and it kind of plays out on its own. We've also got these fire barrels we can use by pressing Y. And those are really just a security measure in case something goes wrong. I'll show you what they do, though. If you press it, it automatically does damage to one of them. But you only have a limited supply. You get more of those as you go through the levels. And down they go. It's kind of nice that this save actually carried over. That saves me a bit of time as far as off-screen work goes. And if I capture any more man-of-wars, I can swap out some of my frigates and brigs and things with them, because man-of-wars are usually the best thing to have. But see, as we took out that stuff, it lowered the difficulty level. So now we can send in guys and be more likely to succeed. But it looks like our man-of-wars are the only ones that can actually go. So we'll go ahead and send him, and we'll send him. And go ahead and, no, can't do that one. And we'll just hold on to the other ships for now in case I want to swap them out. So let's see what upgrades are available, considering we just got a ton of funding. We'll have no shortage of cash. Go ahead and upgrade that most of the way. Some of these elite plans we have to get from ship salvage, which is something we'll be doing later on. We haven't unlocked it yet. We get the chain shots. So we'll have a pretty hefty ship right off the bat here, which is not a problem. And let's throw some mortar storage. All right, let's see what other upgrades we have available. Now we get some more mortar storage. Got plenty of mortars now, We can probably upgrade our storage all the way. There we go. Cruise quarters. That allows us to hold more pirates. But as you can see, we're pretty limited in our other resources, so we're still going to have to raid ships in order to get those other resources. More cargo storage is always good. Go ahead and max out the cargo storage. And we'll get the rowboat armor. Harpoon strength. That'll allow us to go fishing more accurately. Harpoon storage is always good to have. Especially if we encounter some of the more rare things like the white whale, I believe. I only encountered one white whale on my previous playthrough. I think they just kind of randomly spawn. Let's also have a little fun with upgrades here while we're at it. So we've just got our basics equipped at the moment. Let's go ahead and equip these diamond sails. They're kind of cool. Royal Fortune. I kind of like this one. This was a Uplay redeemable that I have. So is this one, the Elite Wheel. I kind of like this gilded wheel, though. I'm going to go with that. There's a bunch of other things you can purchase as we go through. Most of them are just cosmetic, though. Actually, all of these are cosmetic. They don't really serve any purpose. They just spice things up a little bit. Looks good to me. And as soon as we touch down on land, we can purchase some weapon upgrades. So that was a little rundown on the Kenway fleet minigame, which I quite enjoy.
What's our course today, Captain? It's a fine day for any kind of mischief.
What's your feeling?
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel. If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves, I'd be a happy man.
Spoken like a true Welshman, Ade.
And what's your aim?
Master Kidd hinted at a prize he was eager to show me down in Tulum. Quite some distance, mind, on the Jackdaw Peninsula.
You trust him to play it fair?
I can't be sure. He has a way of picking away at my conscience that gives me pause. I should go see him soon.
So long as we take some prizes along the way, I'm sure the crew will understand. I'll set a course for Tulum.
I've got a convoy over here. If you attack a convoy, you'll be able to get the reels that the ship has. However, everybody will attack you. So I don't really feel like fighting them right now. We're just going to dodge them. It's not like we need the reels anyway. Let's take a look at the map. How far away are we? Oh, wow. This is way over there. Well, that's fast travel. Might be about time to start taking some forts as well, but I'm going to save that for a different video. Not in this particular video. Ha! There it is. My ship is doing that awesome glitch move. That is what I wanted to catch on camera. Doing some flips. Now if I sail out there, it'll still be doing flips. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! It's party time! Come on! Bring it on! Ho! Everybody hold on, the Titanic is sinking! Dear God, I can't swim! Oh God! Oh, the humanity! Oh, my ship! Why you glitch so much, ship? Oh, hey, it looks like it might actually recover. I've never actually seen it recover. Usually I have to reload the game. Oh, sweet, we're fine. So there you go. Funny ship glitch.
Captain has the helm.
Oops. No, 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 stop. Like there's something around here that I need to do. Let's see what our objective says. Actually, let's just sail out to sea real quick.
Captain's trick.
See what that does. Then I can come back. I don't know, my ship always seems to glitch in that same spot anytime I fast travel to that island. It's kind of strange. Yeah, because our objective is right down over here. We're gonna have to sail past a fortress, though, so you guys will get to see that.
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel. If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves, I'll be a happy man.
Spoken like a true Welshman, Ade.
And what's your aim?
Master Kidd hinted at a prize he was eager to show me down in Tulum. Quite some distance, mind, on the Jackdaw Peninsula.
You
There it
trust
is.
him to play it fair?
I can't be sure. He has a way of picking away at my conscience that gives me pause. I should go see him soon.
So long as we take some prizes along the way, I'm sure the crew will understand. I'll set a course for Tulum.
And we'll be capturing those forts in their own set of videos. We got a water spout. Those things just, like, seem to enjoy chasing me. I don't feel quite well equipped enough to fight these things yet, so it'll be much easier later on. Stay away from me.
Brace! Brace yourself! Get off the squall!
Oh, see, it's freaking chasing me. It's chasing me. It totally just turned right there. But we're okay. It just narrowly passed me.
Brace yourself!
Missiles! Ow! Jesus. We gotta speed up, people. Come on. Go, go, go. Alright, I think we're almost out of range here. Go away, water spout. There he goes. See ya. Very sudden change there from the storm. But those water effects, oh my god. I'll never get over it. This game is gorgeous. Go ahead and up it to travel speed. Row, boys, row. I like the pirate songs. I'm wondering if it's just my headphones that are not allowing me to hear it at the moment. They are surround sound. You guys might be able to hear it clearly. And here we are. I see a temple.